Hey, it's me, Bad B. I'm back. So I got to go to my first Middle Eastern style brunch. We decided to go to Coya, which is a Peruvian Asian fusion restaurant in the W Hotel in Doha. So it was about like $100 per person. Pretty pricey, but we left feeling overly full and did not eat for the rest of the day. First you get there and you get to choose your drink plan. So there's non-alcoholic, I think just beers and wines, and then all the alcohols. We got non-alcoholic. They give you a little pink wristband so they know what drink plan you're on. And then they started off with the starters, which were definitely the best part of the meal. First, there was a guacamole, which they guacamole'd in front of you. Amazing. And it came with these amazing homemade tortilla chips, which were like massive, and some breads and prawn crackers. Also little sushi, like maki rolls, and then these oysters, which I didn't eat because like my husband said there wasn't any oyster in it, and then these tiny little tacos. I think it was chicken and fish, some taquitos. That whole set of entrees and appetizers was delicious. We also got like the mocktail of the day, which I don't know, I guess it was appley and had some sort of fizzy thing, and then a rose on top. It was nice. I wouldn't get it again. Then after that, there were these beef and mushroom skewers, which were delicious. The beef more so than the mushroom. It was on a little char grill type thing. Some yucca chips with mayo, which was really good. Along with that, they had this massive ceviche platter. It was huge. I wasn't a fan, to be honest. Flavors are a bit interesting, and like I just don't like ceviche, but I did try it and it was like interesting. It had these cucumber pickles, which were okay, and then these giant crunchy corn kernels, which I loved. Then the next part was the mains. Now we were already so full at this point, but the mains we chose were the beef marinated in kimchi type sauce. It was too spicy. I think it was a bit too much for me. And then this lime rice, which had lime leaves in it, was delicious. Patatas bravas, which were really good. Chilean sea bass, which looked really good, but then they like mushed it up in front of you. So I was just like, ah. But yeah, luckily I got a video of it before she mushed it up. It was all delicious, but I was just like, I'm so full and I'm getting the meat sweats. And it was so hot in there. And we were by the window and I was like, can we please turn the aircon on? I was wearing my wig and a long dress and a jacket because in Doha, the way you have to dress is very conservatively. So like, no shoulders showing, no knees showing. So neck to ankle, which is how I usually dress here when I go out. But I didn't get the memo, but when you go to brunch, you can dress like a total, it looked like selling sunset. Everybody had like cutouts everywhere, tits out, like short dresses. I was just like, oh my God. And my husband's like, yeah, you can dress like a slut at brunch. I was just like, well, no one told me. And he's like, yeah, if you want to dress like that, you can dress like that. And I was like, all right. I didn't. And he's like, yeah, teachers. And I was just like, what? Well, anyway, so now I know I can dress not slutty, but like however I want for brunch. Then after that, my favorite part. Okay, second favorite part of the meal, it was the dessert platter. Now this dessert platter was massive and it was amazing. So it had in the center churros with a chocolate sauce with little orange rinds in it, which were really good. A bunch of different little cakes, mango sorbet, coconut ice cream, lots of fruit, what looked like a sugar lace. There were these little white balls which were kind of gross, and I was just like, oh, I don't know what that is, not gonna try it. I don't want to get an allergic reaction. It was delicious. A weird thing happened. I accidentally dropped my dessert spoon, and then so I said to the waiter, could I please get another spoon because I dropped mine? And she was like, yeah, sure. And she comes back and she gave me chopsticks, and I was just like, and my husband's just like, and he took a photo of me being like, what? She was Asian. So I was just like, what even? Oh, anyway. People love doing this here where they're like, where are you from? China? When you ask someone where they're from, do not preemptively guess. Wait for them to reply. Anyway, that's my thing. Overall, brunch was a great experience. Super expensive, so not something I would do all the time. It was a 3-4 hour thing. It's over the day. People tend to get really drunk. I don't drink. But yeah, I think it's a nice thing to do with your friends or for a special occasion or something. Stay tuned for more expat life things.